Chosen one, a beautiful change is moving toward your life. It may arrive in a form you did not expect. It may stretch you beyond old patterns, but welcome it. Growth does not always feel easy at the beginning. Change shifts familiar routines. New blessings require a renewed mind. Let go of outdated expectations. Open your heart to greater visions. Heaven elevates those who are willing to grow. Remain flexible. Stay humble and teachable. Wisdom rises when pride becomes quiet. Beloved soul, every attack you endured built strength inside you. Every betrayal sharpened your discernment. You learned who belongs near you and who does not. That clarity will protect your future peace. See your past pain as a teacher of boundaries. Gratitude turns wounds into wisdom. You no longer need to chase approval. Respect now comes to you naturally. Confidence shines from the inside out. That inner light will draw divine connections. Pay attention. New people will enter your life who respect your spirit, support your purpose, and encourage your growth. Receive them with thankfulness. Archangel Michael gently warns you to guard your thoughts. What you allow within your mind shapes what unfolds around you. Replace fear with faith. Trade doubt for trust. Speak life over your future, because words carry power. What you declare begins to take form. Bless your mornings. Bless your evenings. Gratitude increases joy. Appreciation invites abundance. Simple thankfulness can unlock miracles that once seemed impossible. Beloved heart, something hidden will soon come into the light. Truth may rise quietly, but it will carry great power. Secrets lose their strength when heaven exposes them. At first, you may feel surprised. Stay calm. Revelation is meant to bring freedom. What you discover will protect you. Knowledge will keep you from choosing the wrong path. Thank heaven for revealing what needed to be changed. Chosen one, financial favor is preparing to enter your life. Do not be anxious about lack. Provision will arrive in ways you did not expect. Doors open from unusual places. Support comes from people you least expect. Receive graciously. You deserve abundance. Your generosity planted seeds long ago. Harvest time approaches. Celebrate small wins. They prepare you for bigger victories. Beloved soul, remember this. Patience never loses. Rushing creates mistakes. Waiting builds wisdom. You waited longer than most. That endurance refined your spirit. Now reward approaches. Stay humble. Success grows where humility lives. Pride blocks blessings. Gratitude attracts more. Archangel Michael continues guiding every step. You are never alone. Even during silence, protection surrounds you. Even during storms, anchors hold you steady. Trust divine timing. Nothing arrives late. Everything happens precisely when ready. My child, my beloved, breathe deeply. Peace settles over your heart now. Anxiety dissolves. Worry fades. Assurance replaces uncertainty. You are safe. You are guided. You are chosen. Walk forward confidently. Destiny awaits with open arms. My child, my beloved, your journey carries a signature written by heaven itself, a mark no earthly hand can copy. Paths you walk today were prepared long ago, even before your first prayer ever formed on your lips. Each step releases unseen blessings. Every choice shapes tomorrow's testimony. Understand this truth deeply. Destiny recognizes you wherever you go. Even when you feel invisible, spiritual realms notice movement. Angels adjust assignments when you shift direction. Nothing about your life remains random. Purpose guides every turn. Beloved soul, someone once doubted your growth, underestimated your strength. Question: They watched quietly, hoping you would remain small. Yet transformation surprised them. You outgrew expectations. You surpassed limitations. That growth unsettled insecure hearts. Some now attempt to mirror your progress. Still, imitation cannot duplicate divine essence. Your spirit carries originality that no one else can borrow. Heaven carved your identity uniquely. Comparison loses power when confidence rises. Archangel Michael stands watchful, ensuring protection surrounds your steps. When danger approaches, divine barriers rise instantly. When exhaustion threatens, supernatural strength fills you. Notice moments when situations suddenly improve without explanation. That is not coincidence. Assistance arrives unseen. Guidance flows silently. You are being defended constantly, even during sleep. Rest knowing protection never pauses. Beloved heart, expect sudden clarity. Answers appear unexpectedly. Confusion dissolves quickly. Your intuition sharpens. You begin sensing truth without evidence. That awareness protects future decisions. Trust inner guidance. Heaven speaks through peace. When calm fills your heart, that direction remains correct. When Ananias appears, pause. Discernment keeps you safe. Chosen one, something valuable will enter your life soon. It may arrive disguised as challenge. Do not reject unfamiliar blessings. Growth often arrives wrapped in discomfort. Expansion stretches comfort zones. Accept new responsibilities. New opportunities demand maturity. You are ready now. Heaven would not send what you cannot handle. Beloved soul, relationships shift during seasons of elevation. Some connections fade quietly. Others emerge unexpectedly. Release those who no longer aligned with your path. Holding outdated ties slows progress. Letting go creates space for divine connections. New friendships bring support, wisdom, laughter, encouragement. Welcome them openly. They arrived with purpose. Archangel Michael whispers gently, protect your energy. Not every conversation deserves your attention. Not every opinion requires response. Choose silence when wisdom demands restraint. Strength appears when control replaces reaction. Peace protects power. Guard your spirit from unnecessary battles. Beloved heart, financial overflow approaches gradually. Not all abundance arrived suddenly. Some blessings grow slowly, steadily, securely. Appreciate progress. Gratitude attracts increase. What do you celebrate multiplies. Thank heaven daily. Appreciation shifts atmosphere. Your environment changes when gratitude becomes habit. Chosen one, creativity awakens within you. New ideas flow effortlessly. Inspiration appears unexpectedly. Write them down, explore them. They carry potential for future success. Heaven downloads vision during quiet moments. Pay attention. Your mind receives blueprints for expansion. Beloved soul, emotional healing continues quietly. Old wounds lose power. Memories fade. Forgiveness softens pain. New release burdens unknowingly carried. That freedom lightens your spirit. Healing feels peaceful. Joy returns gradually. Smiles appear naturally. Laughter flows again. This restoration prepares you for new chapters. God says this was assigned to you, yet someone else is attempting to step into your calling. Archangel Michael warns, act now. My child, my beloved, listen closely because timing matters more than ever. A destiny marked with your name has been guarded across seasons, protected through storms, reserved beyond doubt. Heaven recorded your purpose long before doubt whispered through nights. Vietnam, A silent rival circles the promise meant solely for your life. Do not panic. Awareness already places strength within reach. This moment arrives not by accident, but by divine arrangement. Stay present, remain steady, and absorb what follows because revelation changes everything. Before continuing, pause briefly and subscribe because messages like this reach only those chosen for awakening. Each word carries alignment. Each sentence unlocks guidance. Remaining connected ensures clarity flows whenever confusion rises. Many scroll past their miracle. Few remain attentive. Today, choose awareness. Stay with this message until the final breath of truth unfolds. Beloved soul, a sacred assignment waited patiently for your arrival. Spiritual authority prepared pathways others cannot walk. However, another figure watches from shadows, hoping to occupy your space. This individual lacks permission, yet ambition fuels interference. Do not fear competition. Heaven never misplaces callings. What belongs to you cannot transfer through deception. Recognition arrives soon, exposing motives previously hidden. Light reveals every scheme, dissolving illusions without resistance. Archangel Michael stands beside your journey, sword raised, guarding purpose entrusted to your spirit. Protection surrounds every step. Attempts to divert destiny collapse under divine watch. Resistance may feel intense lately, yet pressure often signals breakthrough. Every challenge shapes strength. Every obstacle sharpens awareness. Remain grounded. Trust guidance whispered within. Courage expands when doubt retreats. Chosen one, this season requires response. Silence invites interference. Action activates authority. Speak faith, walk confidently, refuse hesitation. Heaven listens attentively. When you move, angels are just pathways accordingly. Momentum matters. Delay weakens opportunity. Rise now. Embrace identity fully. Power flows where belief stands firm. Miracles follow obedience. Doors open through trust. Clarity emerges when confusion fades. You stand at a crossroads between hesitation and advancement. Select wisely. Destiny waits patiently, yet windows close without warning. Respond today. Move forward boldly. Protection travels alongside faith. Beloved heart, remember this truth. No replacement exists for your calling. Heaven crafted you uniquely. No duplicate holds your essence. Anyone attempting to occupy your position will encounter resistance beyond understanding. Divine order restores balance swiftly. Remain confident. Stay aligned. Your assignment continues unfolding beautifully. Receive peace now. Feel assurance. Settle deeply. This message reached you because heaven values your presence. Guard your spirit. Strengthen, resolve. Walk forward with certainty. Archangel Michael remains vigilant. Victory already forms ahead. My child, my beloved, a quiet shift already moves around you, though eyes may not see. Energies realign, unseen doors unlock, silent permissions release from heaven. What once felt delayed now accelerates. A spiritual current lifts your steps, carrying purpose closer than ever before. Understand this. Destiny does not chase, it attracts. You do not need to prove yourself. Heaven already validated your worth. Every tear you cried watered seeds of promotion. Every night you prayed build bridges across impossible gaps. Even moments of loneliness shaped your inner strength. Nothing wasted, everything counted. What feels ordinary today becomes testimony tomorrow. Beloved soul, another person attempted to study your patterns, imitate your moves mirror. They admired secretly, yet envy deeply. However, Imitation never replaces originality. Defined fingerprints rest only on you. Your voice carries resonance. No other throat can echo. Your presence shifts rooms without effort. When you enter, atmospheres change. That influence cannot transfer. It belongs exclusively to your spirit. Anyone trying to copy your grace will discover exhaustion. Purpose never flows through imitation. It moves through authenticity. Stand secure, knowing heaven crafted you intentionally. Archangel Michael remains alert, watching each turn carefully. When unseen traps form, divine hands remove them before harm arrives. When discouragement whispers, strength rises within. You may notice unusual protection lately. Situations that once caused chaos now resolved peacefully. Conflicts dissolved before escalating. That is not coincidence. That is angelic intervention. Your name echoes in heavenly chambers. Commands release on your behalf. You are covered even when unaware. Beloved heart, this message reaches you because timing aligns perfectly. You almost missed this turning point. One more distraction, one more delay, and clarity could have passed quietly. But divine love intervened. Awareness arrived exactly when needed. Now you see. Now you understand. Purpose calls louder than fear. Choose courage over comfort. Growth demands movement. Comfort keeps people stagnant. You are not created for small circles or limited dreams. Expansion awaits. Beyond hesitation, chosen one, something beautiful approaches your life. It may look unfamiliar. It may challenge old habits. Embrace it. Growth often feels uncomfortable at first. Change rearranges routines. New blessings require new thinking. Release old expectations. Prepare your heart for bigger visions. Heaven upgrades those willing to evolve. Stay flexible. Remain teachable. Wisdom increases when parley. Loved soul, every attack you survived strengthened your character. Every betrayal sharpened discernment. You learn to belongs and who does not. That clarity protects future peace. Think past pain for teaching boundaries. Appreciation transforms wounds into wisdom. You no longer chase approval. You attract respect naturally. Confidence glows from within. That glow attracts divine connections. Watch carefully. New people will appear who honor your spirit, support your dreams, encourage your growth. Accept them with gratitude. Beloved soul, observe how your reactions have changed. Situations that once triggered anger now receive patience. Words that once wounded now lose power. You have learned emotional mastery. Control over your responses gives you authority over your environment. Peace becomes your shield. Wisdom becomes your weapon. Silence becomes your strength. People may try to provoke you, yet you remain centered. That composure frustrates negativity. You are no longer controlled by circumstances. You guide your own atmosphere. This transformation prepares you for leadership. Heaven promotes those who remain composed under pressure. Archangel Michael continues standing guard, ensuring you never walk unprotected. Every unseen battle fought on your behalf weakens forces working against your progress. You may feel resistance decreasing lately. Obstacles lose intensity. Challenges resolved quicker. That is divine intervention. When heaven decides it is time, no power can delay your breakthrough. Your destiny does not depend on human permission. Approval comes from above. When timing aligns, movement becomes unstoppable. Beloved heart, expect unexpected recognition. People who overlooked you before will suddenly acknowledge your worth. Your work will speak louder than explanations. Results will silence doubters. You will not need to defend yourself. Truth reveals itself naturally. Stay humble during this season. Recognition is a test of character. Remain grateful. Appreciation keeps blessings flowing. Arrogance blocks future favor. Chosen one. Financial stability begins to strengthen around you, not through struggle, but through wisdom. You start making better choices. Discipline replaces impulse. Planning replaces fear. You learn to invest energy wisely. Resources multiply when managed with intention. Heaven rewards stewardship. When you handle small blessings responsibly, greater ones arrive effortlessly. Trust this process. Beloved soul, creative energy increases within you. New ideas form effortlessly. Inspiration visits unexpectedly. Do not ignore those thoughts. Write them. Develop them. They carry seeds of future success. Your mind receives downloads meant for expansion. Act on them courageously. Fear blocks creativity. Faith fuels innovation. You are capable of more than you realize. Archangel Michael advises, protect your focus. Distractions appear when growth approaches. People may try to pull you into unnecessary drama. Step away. Your future deserves full attention. Energy invested in nonsense drains progress. Choose growth over gossip. Choose purpose over popularity. Your time is valuable. Use it wisely. My child, my beloved, emotional healing continues deeper than you notice. Old attachments dissolve. Past disappointments lose hold. You forgive without effort. Freedom feels natural. Lightness returns. Joy appears without reason. That inner restoration prepares you for healthy relationships. You attract what you embody. Peace attracts peace. Love attracts love. Respect attracts respect. Your environment mirrors your inner state. Beloved heart, trust divine timing. What feels slow now protects you later. Rushing creates regret. Waiting builds wisdom. Heaven never delays without reason. Preparation matters more than arrival. You are being shaped for something greater. Every lesson matters. Every experience counts. Soon you will understand why things happen the way they did. Chosen one, step forward confidently. Your path is illuminated. Guidance surrounds you. Protection walks with you. You are supported in ways you cannot see. Destiny unfolds beautifully when you trust the process. Remain open. Stay humble. Keep moving. Heaven celebrates your growth. My child, my beloved, something sacred stirs inside your spirit, as though a hidden or has quietly opened within your heart. You may not fully understand what is shifting, yet you feel a gentle confidence replacing uncertainty. Your thoughts grow clearer. Decisions feel easier. Directions becomes natural. This is alignment. Your soul recognizes truth even when your mind still asks questions. Trust this inner compass. Heaven placed it within you to guide every step. You are no longer wandering. You are advancing with intention. Purpose draws closer each day. Beloved soul, observe how your priorities evolve. What once seemed important now feels empty. What once felt impossible now seems reachable. Growth changes perception. You no longer chase things that drain you. You choose experiences that nourish your spirit. That discernment protects your future. Wisdom grows when you learn what to release. Let go of old habits that no longer serve your higher calling. Make room for expansion. Transformation requires space. When you clear clutter, blessings enter easily. Archangel Michael continues watching silently, ensuring no scheme interrupts your progress. When confusion tries to cloud judgment, clarity arrives unexpectedly. When discouragement whispers, strength rises within. You may feel moments of sudden courage without reason. That is divine support activating within you. Trust those impulses. They lead you toward victory. Heaven communicates through peace, not panic. When calm guides your decision, you are on the right path. Beloved heart, expect doors to open through relationships. Someone will appear with insight, guidance, or opportunity. Pay attention. Conversations will carry hidden answers. Listen carefully. Sometimes heaven speaks through ordinary voices. Do not dismiss small moments. Great shifts begin quietly. One meeting can change everything. Remain open. Be present. Gratitude attracts divine connections. Chosen one, your influence expands beyond your awareness. People observe your resilience. Your journey inspires silently. Your story gives hope to those struggling. You may never know who you impact, yet heaven records every act of kindness. Your life carries purpose beyond personal success. You are a living testimony. Your perseverance encourages others to keep moving forward. Beloved soul, financial wisdom increases within you. You begin understanding value beyond money. You invest energy where growth exists. You stop wasting resources on empty pursuits. That maturity attracts abundance. Heaven trusts responsible hearts. When you manage small blessings well, larger opportunities arrive. Prosperity flows through discipline and gratitude. Archangel Michael advises gently, remain grounded during elevation. Success tests character. Stay humble. Remember your roots. Appreciation protects blessings. Pride closes doors. Gratitude keeps pathways open. Celebrate progress quietly. Let results speak for you. My child, my beloved, you are entering a chapter where awareness becomes your greatest companion. Your mind no longer accepts illusions. You recognize truth even when it arrives quietly. Discernment sharpens naturally. Choices feel lighter because wisdom guides your steps. You do not rush decisions anymore. You observe. You reflect. You act with purpose. This calm confidence sets you apart. People notice your composure. They feel safe around your presence. Your energy speaks louder than words. That stability is a gift cultivated through patience. Heaven refined you through seasons of waiting. Now that refinement begins to shine. Beloved soul, expect your environment to mirror your inner growth. Opportunities align, delays dissolve, conversations bring clarity. Situations that once drained you now resolved smoothly. This is alignment. When spirit stands steady, life follows. You attract outcomes instead of chasing them. Your effort feels lighter because divine assistance supports every move. You are learning the art of flow. Resistance fades when trust takes over. Allow things to unfold naturally. Control weakens miracles. Surrender strengthens them. Archangel Michael remains vigilant, guarding your destiny with unwavering focus. Nothing bypasses divine oversight. When challenges attempt to rise, protection intervenes. You may feel sudden peace during stressful moments. That calm arrives from heaven. You may sense courage when fear tries to appear. That strength flows from divine covering. You are surrounded. You are defended. You are guided continuously. No darkness can overpower this light. Beloved heart, prepare for a shift in self-worth. You no longer seek approval from people who misunderstand your depth. You recognize your own value. That awareness changes everything. Confidence grows quietly. You stop explaining yourself. Your actions speak. Your consistency proves your strength. This maturity attracts respect. People sense your growth. They adjust their behavior accordingly. Boundaries protect your peace. You choose where your energy goes. That control empowers your future. Chosen one, financial understanding increases within you. You begin valuing long-term stability over short-term pleasure. Discipline replaces impulse. Planning replaces fear. This wisdom attracts prosperity. Heaven trusts those who manage resources carefully. When responsibility meets opportunity, abundance follows naturally. Continue learning, continue improving. Growth never stops. Beloved soul, creative energy flows freely now. New ideas spark excitement. Inspiration visits during quiet moments. Pay attention. These thoughts carry potential. They are seeds waiting to grow. Act with courage. Fear blocks progress. Faith opens doors. You possess abilities you have not fully explored. Step into them boldly. Heaven supports your expansion. Archangel Michael advises gently, protect your focus. Distractions appear when growth approaches. Stay centered. Do not waste energy on negativity. Choose silence over reaction, wisdom over argument, peace over chaos. Your future deserves full attention. Invest time wisely. My child, my beloved, emotional restoration continues quietly. Old attachments dissolve. Pain loses power. Forgiveness feels natural. Freedom becomes familiar. Joy returns effortlessly. Your heart feels lighter. This healing prepares you for deeper happiness. You deserve fulfillment. You deserve peace. You deserve love that feels safe. Do not settle for less. Beloved heart, trust every step forward. You are guided. You are supported. You are protected. Destiny unfolds beautifully when you remain aligned. Keep moving. Heaven walks beside you always. My child, my beloved, a quiet confidence now settles inside your spirit, like a steady flame name that no wind can extinguish. You begin to understand your own power without needing external confirmation. Strength no longer shouts, it whispers calmly. You feel grounded even when circumstances attempt to shake you. Stability has become your foundation. This inner balance attracts favor effortlessly. People sense your authenticity. They feel inspired by your journey. You carry an unspoken wisdom that comforts others. That presence was earned through perseverance, through countless moments when you chose growth over bitterness. Heaven honors that choice. Beloved soul, observe how your thinking transforms. You no longer entertain negativity. Your mind seeks solutions instead of problems. Hope replaces doubt. Vision replaces fear. Do you imagine a brighter future without hesitation? That imagination creates reality. Thoughts carry creative force. When you envision success, you activate progress. Speak what you desire. Declare what you want to see. Words shape destiny. What do you confess begins manifesting. Use language wisely. Speak life into your path. Archangel Michael continues guiding your steps invisibly. When uncertainty appears, direction follows. When obstacles rise, solutions emerge. You may not always recognize help immediately, yet protection remains constant. Even small victories matter. Celebrate progress. Gratitude magnifies blessings. Appreciation opens doors. Heaven responds to thankful hearts. Continue expressing gratitude daily. It changes your atmosphere. Beloved heart, new opportunities will approach unexpectedly. Stay open. Do not dismiss unfamiliar possibilities. Growth often hides inside change. What feels uncomfortable today becomes comfortable tomorrow. Expansion stretches you beyond limits. Accept challenges as invitations to grow. You possess resilience greater than you realize. Every obstacle strengthens character. You emerge wiser, stronger, confident. Chosen one, relationships will continue evolving. You attract individuals aligned with your spirit. Their energy feels uplifting. Conversations feel meaningful. Connections feel genuine. Release those who no longer resonate. Letting go creates room for divine assignments. Your circle becomes smaller but stronger. Quality matters more than quantity. Surround yourself with people who celebrate your success sincerely. Beloved soul, financial wisdom deepens within you. You begin understanding true value. You invest energy wisely. You avoid waste. Discipline becomes natural. That maturity attracts abundance. Prosperity flows where responsibility lives. Heaven rewards faithful stewardship. Continue managing blessings with care. Increase follows. Archangel Michael whispers gently, protect your energy. Not every conversation deserves your attention. Not every opinion requires response. Choose silence when wisdom demands restraint. Strength appears when control replaces reaction. Peace protects power. Guard your spirit from unnecessary battles. Beloved heart, financial overflow approaches gradually. Not all abundance arrived suddenly. Some blessings grow slowly, steadily, securely. Appreciate progress. Gratitude attracts increase. What do you celebrate multiplies. Thank heaven daily. Appreciation shifts atmosphere. Your environment changes when gratitude becomes habit. Chosen one, creativity awakens within you. New ideas flow effortlessly. Inspiration appears unexpectedly. Write them down. Explore them. They carry potential for future success. Heaven downloads vision during quiet moments. Pay attention. Your mind receives blueprints for expansion. Beloved soul, emotional healing continues quietly. Old wounds lose power. Memories fade. Forgiveness softens pain. New release burdens unknowingly carried. That freedom lightens your spirit. Healing feels peaceful. Joy returns gradually. Smiles appear naturally. Laughter flows again. This restoration prepares you for new chapters. Archangel Michael assures protection remains constant. You are surrounded by divine guardianship. Fear cannot survive in this space. Anxiety fades under heavenly peace. Trust this covering. Walk boldly. Speak confidently. You are supported. My child, my beloved, the next season holds wonders beyond imagination. Opportunities align. Doors open. Favor follows you everywhere. Remain humble. Stay grateful. Continue moving forward. Destiny waits patiently, ready to unfold beautifully. My child, my beloved, a fresh wind now surrounds your atmosphere, carrying change that you may sense it in quiet moments. When your heart feels lighter without reason, that is divine reassurance flowing through your spirit. You are stepping into a phase where clarity replaces confusion, where answers arrived without struggle. Old questions lose importance. New visions awakened. Your perspective widens. You no longer see life through fear but through possibility. This shift prepares you for greater responsibility and deeper purpose. Heaven never elevates someone without strengthening their foundation first. What you are becoming matters more than what you receive. Beloved soul, watch how situations rearrange themselves around you. Things you tried to control before now resolved naturally. People who once ignored your value suddenly show respect. Opportunities appear where doors once stayed closed. This is alignment, not coincidence. When heaven approves a season, everything begins cooperating with your progress. You no longer force outcomes. You attract them. Your calmness confuses negativity. Your peace unsettles those who thrive on chaos. That is growth. That is power. That is maturity. Archangel Michael stands firm beside you, ensuring no wrong step derails your destiny. Even mistakes become lessons that redirect you toward wisdom. Nothing can truly harm you unless you abandon faith. You are guarded, guided, covered. Trust that unseen forces work tirelessly on your behalf. When you feel protected in dangerous situations, that is angelic presence. When plans fall apart only to reveal better options later, that is divine correction. Heaven loves you enough to block what could hurt you. Beloved heart, your future connections will feel different. You will recognize them instantly. Their energy will feel safe. Their words will inspire. Their presence will bring peace. These people are not accidental. They are assigned. They will help you grow, not drain you. They will celebrate your success, not compete with it. Keep your heart open, yet discerning. Not everyone deserves access to your spirit. Boundaries protect blessings, chosen one. Your voice carries influence now. People listen when you speak. Your words bring comfort, guidance, motivation. Use this gift wisely. Speak life, encourage others, spread hope. You never know whose heart you are healing through simple kindness. Have an amplifier, sincere intentions. What you sow returns multiplied. Beloved soul, dreams you once abandoned will return to your thoughts. Passions you buried will awaken. Do not ignore them. Those desires were planted by heaven. They connect directly to your purpose. Explore them again. Take small steps. Progress grows from consistency. You do not need perfection. You need persistence. Every attempt teaches you something valuable. Archangel Michael reminds you, remain humble during elevation. 6S tests character. Stay grounded. Remember where you started. Gratitude keeps your heart pure. Pride blocks growth. Humility attracts favor. Celebrate victories quietly. Let results speak louder than words. My child, my beloved, a new chapter begins now. You close old cycles gracefully. No bitterness, no regret, only gratitude for lessons learned. You stepped forward stronger, wiser, lighter. Destiny welcomes you with open arms. Walk confidently. Heaven walks with you always. My child, my beloved, notice how your inner world feels different lately, as if something within has awakened quietly without noise or announcement. You no longer chase validation from people who never understood your depth. Approval from heaven matters more now than applause from crowds. This maturity did not come overnight. It grew through silent endurance, through nights when tears became prayers, through moments when you kept moving even while feeling unseen. Strength formed inside you when no one was watching. That hidden growth now begins to show outwardly. Confidence rises naturally. You walk with calm assurance. Your energy feels grounded, steady, unshakable. This is the sign of spiritual alignment. Beloved soul, observe how your reactions have changed. Situations that once triggered anger now receive patience. Words that once wounded now lose power. You have learned emotional mastery. Control over your responses gives you authority over your environment. Peace becomes your shield. Wisdom becomes your weapon. Silence becomes your strength. People may try to provoke you, yet you remain centered. That composure frustrates negativity. You are no longer controlled by circumstances. You guide your own atmosphere. This transformation prepares you for leadership.